What's up, family? Let me take this off. Shit, had this shit on all this thing on all day. Peace, love, and light to y'all. Peace, love, and light. Man, we back for another one. This time, man, we're gonna talk about all the craziness that's starting to happen since 2025. We got the latest thing. We got these planes falling out of the sky. Well, I ain't gonna say they falling out of the sky, but it's accidents, I guess. Seems like accidents that's happening with airplanes, because we had this one issue with a big name airline, American Airlines, had a collision with a Black Hawk helicopter, and that's crazy, you know. Like, how could something like that happen? You know what I mean? But so far, after all these years, I'm talking about, I don't know how many years, America and the whole world, to be honest, got a pretty good track record when it comes down to air safety. You know, flying and air safety, pretty good track record. You know what I mean? I'm talking about for years. People been flying for years and years. Regular people, big name people, celebrities. You know what I mean? I'm talking about flying from anywhere from an hour flight to anywhere from 16, 18-hour flights. You know what I mean? Getting there safely and coming back safely. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, here we go with the crazy stuff, with the craziness. You know what I mean? You know, making a lot of people fear of flying, have fear of flying. And even the people that already had fear of flying, they even got even more of a fear of flying. So they probably definitely ain't gonna fly after seeing, you know, these things right here that's happening. You know what I mean? Me personally, I took plenty of flights in my life. And I know a lot of others that did the same. You know, some people fly every day, on a constant basis. That's their livelihood, to fly often. You know, frequent flyers. And to have to worry about all of a sudden things happening now, you know, it's kind of, you know, is it, you know, I don't know what to say. Is it orchestrated? You know what I mean? Is it orchestrated? Is it just coincidence and accidents? You know, we don't see planes go up in the air and just fall due to some type of malfunction. It's always mostly some type of crash or some type of thing that happens. You know? And give me 1 second. But yeah, the planes don't just fall out of the sky due to malfunction. It's some type of, you know, seems to be accidents and things like that. You know, we had, as far as I can remember, I'm pretty sure there's more examples. But so far as airplane accidents that I can remember is Aaliyah, Dr. Miles Monroe, Kobe Bryant, you know, and then we had the 9/11 thing, and you know, we had a few other foreign things and other things that happened, but you know, out of the billions of flights that have taken place on this planet, it's probably only 1%, you know, where we had issues. 1 or 2%, if that we had in issues. So it's just something to think about moving forward. You know, I've been hearing some of my guys that I watch talk about, you know, watch out for things like this happening in the future. And you know, it's kind of scary, but at the end of the day, it is man-made. You know, it's just oh man, you know, just something you don't want to think about. You know what I mean? But you know, hey, you take the chance. You know what I'm saying? We drive cars every day and take chances of having car accidents. You know what I mean? So either way it goes, you gotta just live life. You know what I'm saying? But out of all the years, I'm talking about 10, 20, however long people been flying, you know, it's just something that we least worried about. But here we go. What more can I say? You know? Man, my heart goes out to the families of the people that lost their lives on the plane. Um, you know, now we got this whole thing going on with Trump talking about it's a DEI issue, and you know I get him to a certain extent, but at the same time, what's where is he really coming from or going with this thing, you know? But man, other than that, you know what I mean. At the point we at in this life, if you're not being proactive in all your actions, proactive, productive, trying to move forward, trying to rise to a higher level, to a higher self, you know, trying to be a better you, a better version, or make your environment, make your world better. If you're not doing that by now, you kind of, I'm thinking you probably either just deaf, dumb, and blind. You are either stuck on stupid, or you just. Sometimes I feel like we're in another dimension, and you probably been left behind on a lower dimension, not realizing and having the thinking capabilities to think in your higher mind, in your higher self. And you might just be stuck in a lower self, which is a lower state, which is to me a state of hell. You're not trying to strive for a state of heaven, and you're content with being low, then I can't really help you. I mean, I don't know what to say. You know, at this point in time, if you're not trying to get some money, you're not trying to, well, first of all, if you're not trying to be healthy, the first thing is to be healthy. If you're not trying to be healthy physically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you lost the battle already. You know what I mean? You have to seek ye first the kingdom of God, which is learning how to love yourself, learn how to go within and find all the answers. And when you do that, you will realize that you should be trying to love yourself, take care of yourself, be healthy, have some type of sense of spirituality, be health conscious, life conscious. You know what I mean? To have some consciousness about yourself. You know what I mean? And then ultimately, but not ultimately, but as a trinket, I guess, you know, make some money. You know, try to make some money. And if you are making money and you're not happy with the amount, then you just gotta adjust your living, your spending, adjust your habits. And it's real simple, to be honest. To to be honest, it's real simple. You just gotta have some sacrifice, some discipline, and man, your world becomes much better. Your world will become much better. You know what I mean? These are things right now that I'm doing that I should have been doing, and I knew I should have been doing them, but my environment was keeping me. My environment was keeping me down. You know what I mean? But when I realized, uh, and God put me through all of this stuff so I can just be stronger. And learn how to deal with it. Like a plant when it grows, it goes through the wind and the storms, and all that wind blowing it back and forth, and basically just make it stronger. Going through the storms made it stronger. You know what I mean? Going through the storms, you learn things. You learn how to get out of situations, and how to prevent situations, and just how to be resilient. How to be disciplined. How to problem solve. You know what I mean? And just how to maneuver and pivot with any situation. And that's where I'm at now. A lot of these things I should have been doing, I'm just starting to do them. 10, 15 years behind the 8 ball. But, it's never too late. You know what I mean? You just go harder. Just go harder. But, man, the state of the world we in, and I always really got the same topic, but I'm gonna change up a few topics. I'm gonna change it up a little bit as we progress. But we should be here learning things, man. Everybody should be here to express self. Express yourself. You know what I mean? Creatively. Bring something different to offer to the world. You know what I mean? Don't just be stagnant and content. Learn how to love and be full of love, and give love and receive love. I believe in something what's called Christ consciousness, and that's striving to be like Christ. If you ask me, we say we believe in Jesus the Christ and everything like that, but I don't see too many people trying to be like the Christ. Trying to adopt Christ's ways and be another version of a Christ. Ye are all gods and made in the image of God, and ye too shall do even better works than I, is what he said. So, we gotta execute these things. We talk about them, gotta execute them. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the world. It's different worlds, times we living in. It's really different, and it's a lot of evil that's been made fair seeming. And man, if you don't know how to recognize it, maneuver around it, avoid it, deflect it, purge it, man, you're in a world of trouble. Some serious times, so you gotta stand up. You got to stand up to the plate. You gotta get on your stuff. You gotta buckle down. You know what I mean? You gotta just stay consistent, disciplined, and determined. And but we're gonna keep it short today. I got a few things to do. I've been working all day. Just wanted to check in and holler at the people. Coming with a few things, coming with some stuff. Just stay tuned. Peace out.